going to college in the woods.
They had been there as long as they could remember.
And they never saw anyone else.
Now the older sister was no different from other people. Her name was One Eye. She had just one eye right in the middle of her forehead.
The middle sister was also quite ordinary. Her name was Three Eyes. She had one eye on her forehead and one on each side.
But the youngest sister was different. Her name was Two Eyes, and that's just what she had.
Because Two Eyes was not like others, her older sisters were ashamed of her and picked on her all the time.
They dressed her in ragged hand-me-downs.
And they only let her eat leftovers.
Yuck! Now the sisters own the goat.
Bah!
And every day twice took it to the meadow to graze.
One morning, when she had hardly anything to eat, she sat on a big rock and cried her two eyes out.
All at once, an old woman stood before her.
But the biggest surprise is that this woman had two eyes and two eyes herself.
The old woman asked,
What's wrong, my dear?
It's my sisters. They never give me enough to eat.
Don't worry about that. You can have as much as you like. Just say to your goat, bleat, 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 goat, bleat, and bring me lots to eat. Then you have plenty. When you don't want any more, just say, bleat, goat, bleat, I've had so much to eat. Then the rest will vanish just like this.
And the old woman vanished.
Just
like that.
Two Eyes couldn't wait to try. Said to go, bleat, go bleat, and bring me lots to eat.
Bah!
The goat bleated,
Bah!
and a little table was there appeared.
The table was set with a tablecloth, plate, and silver. On it were dishes and dishes of wonderful smelling food.
This sure is better than leftovers. Two Eyes sat down and started it hungrily. Everything tasted delicious.
When she eaten her fill, she said,
Bleat, go bleat, I've had so much to eat.
The goat bleated,
Bah!
and the table vanished.
And that's better than cleaning up. When Two Eyes got home, she didn't touch a bowl of leftovers.
Sister didn't notice till she'd gone off to bed. Then Three Eyes said, Look, our little sister didn't eat anything.
One Eye said,
That's strange. Is someone else giving her food? I'll go tomorrow and watch her.
Next morning, when Two Eyes started out, One Eye said,
I'm coming along to make sure you tend the goat properly.
Then she followed Two Eyes to the meadow and kept a careful eye on her.
So Two Eyes never got to use the old woman's room.
When they got home, Two Eyes ate her bowl of leftovers, and she went up to the woods and cried her Two Eyes out.
The old woman appeared again.
What's wrong, my dear?
It's my sisters. The goat can't bring me food because One Eye is watching me.
Don't worry about that. You can stop her if you like. Just sing her the song. Is your eye awake? Is your eye asleep? Is your eye awake? Is your eye asleep? Keep singing that and you'll sleep soon enough.
Then the old woman vanished.
Next morning, when Two Eyes went to the meadow, One Eye again went along. Sister, let me sing to you.
And she sang her to her over and over.
Is your eye awake? Is your eye asleep? Is your eye awake? Is your eye asleep?
One Eye's eyelids began to droop, and soon she was fast asleep.
Then Two Eyes said to the goat, bleat, goat, bleat, bring me lots to eat.
The goat bleated.
Bah!
The table appeared and Two Eyes ate her fill. Then she said,
Bleat, goat, bleat, I've had so much to eat.
The goat bleated again.
Bah!
And the table vanished. Then the Two Eyes shook her.
Wake up, sleepyhead.
Bah!
When they got home, Two Eyes didn't touch a bowl of her leftovers. After she'd gone off to bed, the Three Eyes asked,
What happened?
How should I know? I fell asleep. If you think you can do better, then you go tomorrow.
So next morning, when Two Eyes went to the meadow, Three Eyes went along and kept three careful eyes on her. Two Eyes said,
Listen, sister, I'll sing to you.
And she sang to her over and over.
Is your eye awake? Is your eye asleep? Is your eye awake? Is your eye asleep? As Two Eyes sang, the eye in the sister's forehead went to sleep, but the other two didn't.
Their eyes pretended though by closing them almost all the way and peeking through.
She couldn't quite hear what Two Eyes told her.
Bleed, go bleed, and bring me lots to eat.
Ba.
But she saw everything go.
That night, when Two Eyes had gone up to bed, when I asked,
What happened?
I insisted on the charm to make them both bring wonderful food, but I couldn't hear the words,
Then let's get rid of the goat.
and they drove it off to the woods.
You thought you could eat better than your sister, did you? Well, that goat is gone, so that's it, that.
then Two Eyes went down to the street and cried her Two Eyes out.
And the old woman appeared.
What's wrong, my dear?
It's my sisters. The song didn't work on Two Eyes. She saw everything, and now they chased away the goat.
Silly girl, that charm was just for one eye. For three eyes, you should have some. Are your eyes awake? Are your eyes asleep? But don't worry about that. Here. Take this seed and plant it in front of your cottage. You'll soon have a tall tree with leaves and silver apples. When you want an apple, just say, apple hanging on a tree, I and Two Eyes come to meet. It will fall right into your hand.
Again, the old woman vanished.
And then Two Eyes went home and waited till her sisters went looking. Then dug a small hole and planted the seed.
Next morning, a tall tree stood before the cottage with leaves of silver and apples of gold. The white found her sisters gasping in astonishment.
All at once, Three Eyes cried,
Look, a man!
Riding towards them was a knight in full armor. His visor was his.